Hi, this is Roger. Thanks for dropping by. This will be the last video on the subject for a while. So I bet you're all pleased. But some people are actually pleased that I'm documenting what I'm doing because it'll be a reference point. So, you know, it does serve a purpose. But I've had enough of it, even if you haven't. Anyway, the Miltonia sunset with Fusarium. We had stage 1 where I discovered it actually had Fusarium. And parts of the older plant were quite bad as well. So removed the 3 growing leads. All 3 had 2 pseudobulbs and a new growth. Yeah, that was then stood in the fungicide solution overnight. So the whole of the base of the plant's roots, everything got a good soaking, and that would have drawn up that liquid into the plant. Yeah, so that was stage 1. Stage 2 was effectively potting the plant, which I've already posted. So that's its environment to grow on in if it chooses to do so. Stage 3 is giving the plant itself, the leaves, a really good spray with the same solution. So that's what I'm using, in case anybody forgets. I haven't got much choice because there isn't much else on the market that I can legally get at, shall we say. We'll leave it at that. Yeah, and the mix for this is 5 ml per litre. So I've got a sprayer here that it actually holds 1.5 litres, but I've put a litre in there with 5 ml, given it a good shake, pumped it up, and then literally all I'm going to do is give the plant a good soak. And that will then get absorbed from the top of the plant downwards. Yeah? So that's the idea of that. It's going to be difficult to do holding the camera, but I need to get up underneath as well, coat all the sides of the plant, let that soak in. Some of that will have dribbled down in the pot as well. So that's stage 3, a good spray. Yeah. Now I've got to wait before any more treatment goes to that plant for the associated interval that it says on the packaging, which it says is 7 to 14 days. I always put orchids up the sensitive end rather than the sort of bulky garden type plants that you could be using this on. So I'm heading up towards the 14-day interval. So I'll probably wait around 10 to 12 days and wait for a convenient time. So that's stage 3. The plant can now be just treated as a normal plant until I get to that time, you know, until that interval has passed. So that's the end of that. And given that yesterday I dunked all my pots and soaked an awful lot of my mounts in a bucket full of this solution as a precautionary measure so that I had some peace of mind, what do you think I'm going to do with the rest of that? Yep, you got it. Why waste it? Yeah, this is going to be difficult because obviously some plants are going to be very difficult to get at. Nonetheless, I'm going to use it up on the rest of the grow room. So everything I can get at, get some. All the pots have been done, so I will have got some into the plants. So all I'm doing now is using up the spray. And quite honestly, if I run out, I'm going to mix some more up. But what I have to be careful with in here is the electrics. Yeah. I can't spray the Vandas, they will get on the electric, so I'll have to get those down and put them somewhere over here. There's virtually no electrics in this whole area, yeah? So I can get that area wet without worrying. Obviously areas like this, we do not get wet. Okay, that's it for that one. Stage 3 done, and the spraying of the rest of the grow room, which will probably be followed by the drying out of the grow room, because this place is still soaking wet from yesterday. And I need to get this humidity down. It's far too high at the moment for the temperatures I've got. Yeah, it'd be marvellous in the summer. Anyway, see you next time. Thanks for dropping by.